Want to give a shout out to Tad Green, son of Bradley Green, for graduating from basic training today in the Army.
Yeah, let's give him a big round of applause, folks. He's going to be defending our country.
As Green comes out for the Compacts, we're underway. Austin Honeycutt out to the race lead. Gage Riesdorf right behind him to the outside now. Vanderveen to the inside.
Oh!
Side by side for second place.
What a save by Mike Vogt. He got that thing almost completely 90 degrees sideways and brought it back. Austin Honeycutt with the lead as he is going to lead lap number 1, slinging it down in turn number 1. Gage Riesdorf in second. Danny Vanderveen now sitting in third. Brandon Fedler sitting there in that fourth place spot as he almost collects the wall coming out of 2. But up front, it is a battle behind the leader as Riesdorf and Vanderveen now going after each other for second and third. Vanderveen to the inside. Riesdorf bobbles just a little bit, but is able to recover and regain that second place spot. Meanwhile, Vanderveen now going to try to drive it deep to the inside into turn 3. Little bit of Rubbins racing as they come down. Drag race it's going to be. Vanderveen by a nose with 3 to go.
As they're still rubbing in turn number 1 and 2. Gage Riesdorf up the hill, all possible flat left front on the 13 car. Danny Vanderveen in that second position now. Then there's going to be Vogt, the 50 of Fedler. As caution flag comes out for the 13 of Gage Riesdorf, stopped on the backstretch.
Done for the year, found some problems with the transmission. Better to save the car for next year than have it bring it out with a problem and do more damage. So unfortunately, would love to see him come back out, but not able to. Right now we are back to green as it's going to be Austin Honeycutt still with the lead. Vanderveen sitting in second. 442, Mike Vogt sitting in third. Now he is underneath Vanderveen trying to get that second place spot. Brandon Fedler gets a little bit of a bobble of 33 of Leah Peterson. Oh, Peterson every which way but straight gathers it back up. Fedler now going to pull away just a little bit, but right now it is the 3A of Austin Honeycutt holding off Vanderveen and Vogt as they're going to see 1 lap to go as they come out of turn number 4. Honeycutt running a smooth race as he is going to take the white flag. Vanderveen still under pressure from the 442 of Vogt. Vogt trying to go to the high side. Vanderveen goes up just a hair. That's going to block the door. As they go down 3 and 4, Vanderveen going to take one last shot at 3A of Honeycutt. Not going to happen. Austin Honeycutt will win heat race number 1. Danny Vanderveen second. Mike Vogt third. Brandon Fedler with a big push, but he'll take over fourth. And Leah Peterson will round out your top 5. On the pole, the elder statesman of the compact series class as the one of Don Tank to the outside, the 21M, Cullen Gossage. Row number 2 to the inside, that'll be Miss Cheyenne McCulley in the 14C. To the outside, the 8A of Anthony Clark.
The inside of row number 3, driving the 21R, that is Ramsey Meyer. And to the outside from Roy, Minnesota, it's the Mullet Man, the Mullet Machine, Kent Miller. And starting shotgun on the field in the 44 car, that is Mark Dorsey. As we come to green, off turn number 4, Don Tank going to lead the field into turn number 1. Here comes Anthony Clark way to the inside of Don Tank now. Ramsey Meyer shooting the gap through the middle in the 21R, gets to the inside of the 21 Emma Cullen Gossage. Cheyenne McCauley running in that 5th place spot. Kent Miller in the 23 car to the inside as Anthony Clark's going to lead lap number 1. Mark Dorsey off power, pulls it into the infield. Anthony Clark still with the race lead. 3 wide back behind him. Don Tank through the middle that time by. As Don Tank still in that 2nd place spot, but here comes Meyer to the bottom side, 21R car. And then Don Tank, Colin Gossage, Cheyenne McCauley, and Kent Miller.
Anthony Clark still with the lead and a sizable gap at that between him and now 2nd place Ramsey Meyer. Ramsey Meyer going to go to the whip as he is going to come out of 4 and try to see if he can catch up to the 8A of Clark. He still has 3 laps to do it. And in fact, looks like he is making up ground on the 8A. We could have a lead battle here very shortly. Meanwhile, back a little bit further in the field, 3rd and 4th up for grabs as we have the 1 of Don Tank, 21M McCullen Gossage. Gossage looks to the high side, nothing shaking. Green flag is up. 2 laps to go for the 8A of Anthony Clark. Ramsey Meyer definitely making up some ground as the white flag is about ready to go in the hands of Chief Starter Matt Stubbe. Ramsey Meyer now looking to the inside of the 8A of Clark as the white flag is out. Can he mount a last lap pass on Clark to take over the lead and the win in heat race number 2 of your M&T Motorsports Compacts? He's going to set him up for a possible run here in 3 and 4. A little bit of a bobble by Clark. It's going to be a drag race. Anthony Clark by a nose beats Ramsey Meyer for 2nd. 3rd to Don Tank. 4th to Cullen Gossage, and Cheyenne McCulley will round out your top 5. What a finish, Scotty.
That it was Anthony Clark by a nose at the flag stand, taking home the heat race win in the 8A machine. Can we get Ryan Dugan to the announce booth, please? Ryan Dugan to the announce booth, please.
We're underway. It's going to be Sackett with the early advantage as he heads down into 1. Bob Moore now trying to go to the whip, see if he can catch up to Sackett. Sackett's going to lead him through 3 and 4. Wide flag's going to come out. Once again, this is a green-white checkered tournament. Sackett once again into 1 and 2. Bob Moore now going to the high side. See if he can make up any ground on Sackett. Sackett down the backstretch into 3 and 4 one more time. Justin Sackett advances into round number 2. We'll see Bob Moore back for the feature.
As Justin Sackett on to the next round, Bob Moore to the pit. See him for feature time here later on tonight. As green is out and we're underway here. Berrigan to the inside, Stopak back in that second place spot. Berrigan bobbles just a bit. Stopak up on the binders to avoid contact. As white flag's going to come out this time by Sean Berrigan leading. Stopak trying to run him down the 1RS machine. He's got 2 more corners to do so. Stopak throws it in deep on the inside, slides way up. Berrigan's going to hold his ground, though. He's going to move on to round number 2.
So it is going to be Sackett and Berrigan in round number 2. So the lights are out. We're going to go green off of turn number 4. Matheson, Mills, who's going to win? And it's going to be Mills with a great start as he's going to lead him down into 1 and 2. Matheson now trying to keep in step with Mills, but Mills starting to gap him down the backstretch as they sail it into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is out for Chris Mills as he has 1 more lap around 3rd mile Raceway Park. Oh, a little bit of a bobble by Mills, but unfortunately, Matheson not able to capitalize as it is going to be Chris Mills advancing to round number 2. Jim Matheson, we will see back in the feature.
So that's going to bring us up to the final pair here in round 1. Yeah, it's going to be Jason Speed Snyder's and Ricky the Racer Steffen. Up next is going to be Justin Sackett and Sean Berrigan. Green is out and we're underway. Steffen is going to have the race lead. Burping the throttle into the corner there for the 25 machine. Snyder's back to the 2nd place spot. Both taking the high side. White flag out. 1 more to go. Hitting the chip. Hits the 25 car. On for Ricky the Racer Steffen. Gap in the 44 of Snyder's as they come into turn 3. Ricky Steffen is going to be moving on in 25 to take on Chris Mills.
Of the Chris Mills battle. RPMs come up. Green is out. They're leaning on each other, coming out forward down the front stretch. Is Sackett and Berrigan. Still side by side. Berrigan, a little bit better run up the higher line. He is going to take over the lead. Sackett now trying to catch or keep up with him. Not happening so far as Berrigan's going to see the white flag. Sackett within about a car length and a half, but not close enough right now to make a move. Berrigan with a great run through 1 and 2 as he is going to sail it at 3 and 4. Sean Berrigan punches his ticket to the finals as he beats Justin Sackett.
Mills, your 2019 track champion and your current points leader here this season at the new Raceway Park. As they come off 4, Green is out. Oh, little contact between Mills and Steffen. Mills out in front. Steffen tried to look to the inside, could not. Now throws it in deep on the inside now. Through turns 3 and 4. White flag is out. Chris Mills with the lead. And Steffen falling back, losing the momentum in the 25 car. It's going to be Chris Mills going to face Berrigan here in the final. Yes, Racer is going to go back to the pits and get ready for feature later on tonight. So Mills going to be on the bottom side. And it's going to be Berrigan on the top side. This is your final for your King of the Hill. Green is out. We're underway.
And it's going to be Berrigan with the early advantage as he is going to take the lead from Mills. Mills bobbles just a little bit down in turn number 1. Down the backstretch, it is Berrigan. Mills about 2 car lengths behind. They're going to sail it down into 3 and 4. White flag is out for Sean Berrigan as Berrigan still leads through 1 and 2 one more time. Mills catches back up to Berrigan, but Berrigan with a better run coming off of 2 down the backstretch. Can Mills make one more charge? No, your 2020 Mad Photography King of the Hill is going to be Sean Berrigan. Sean Berrigan's King of the Hill.
Great run there by the 88 car of Berrigan. Mills finishing in the runner-up position, but Berrigan will be your King of the Hill here in 2020.
All right, so while we get ready to talk to your King of the Hill, we got Brandon Fedler going to come out, give his son a couple of laps around in the car. But for right now, Sean, congratulations, King Berrigan.
Thank you.
Talk about the run up through the brackets and that final run between you and Chris.
Well, you know, I always try to hit the low line, and I realized I was pretty much screwed if I tried to run the low line, so I just made sure I got high in the last 2 rounds, and then you just got to hold on.
Did you figure anything out you can use for the feature a little bit later tonight?
Depends on what the next few races do, honestly. So if track stays the same, yeah, we'll be good. So.
Now, is this kind of a shakedown for Boone next week?
I don't go to Boone. I don't waste my time down there.
All right. Well, congratulations, King Berrigan.
Thank you.
Once again, your 2020 Mad Photography King of the Hill for the Modifieds, the 88 of Sean Berrigan. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, it is parade lap time for your A features. Everybody get up, give these drivers some love. Scream, shout, wave, let them know you appreciate them. Your IMCA Motorsports Sport Compacts. We are going to be green out of turn number 4 this time by. We have 13 drivers, 12 laps the distance. Who's going to park it in victory lane? We're going to find out. Green flag is out. We are racing. And it's going to be Don Tank with a better start than Gossage as he is going to take over the lead. Austin Honeycutt sticking right in behind him. He is going to take over that second place spot. Now he's going to look to the outside of Tank. Not going to be able to do it. He's going to stay right in the tracks. Vanderveen in third. Then you got the 442 of Vogt sitting there in fourth. Colin Gossage off the pace as he is up there against the wall. 21M going to come to a stop. Caution is going to have to come out.
Caution out for the 21M, Colin Gossage. As the elder statesman, Don Tank, leading.
Also leading the national points as well. He is rounding out that top 5. But look at Ms. Cheyenne McCauley, Anthony Clark. We have a bevy of fast cars sitting just outside that top 5.
That we do as they come into 3 and 4. Don Tank leads them. RPMs come up. We're back underway. Tank with a race lead. Vanderveen up to that second place spot to the outside of Don Tank. Now here comes Ramsey Meyer to the inside of Austin Honeycutt. Then is going to be Mike Vogt in there as well, rounding out the top 5. Vanderveen, new race leader, coming off turn number 4. Honeycutt second, 3 wide back behind him coming into turn 1.
It is Vanderveen with the lead, Honeycutt second. Here comes Ramsey Meyer up to that third place spot as he takes it away from Mike Vogt. Vogt now sitting in 4th. Cheyenne McCauley driving her way into that top 5 as she's now sitting in 5th. She takes away from Don Tank. But with 9 to go, it is still the 69V of Danny Vanderveen leading as he is starting to extend his gap over the 3A of Honeycutt. Now Ramsey Meyer going to work on the 3A of Honeycutt. He's going to go to the inside, see if he can get by for that second place spot. It is Vanderveen, Honeycutt, Meyer, Vogt, and McCauley. Your top 5. 8 laps to go. 4 down, 8 to go. Ramsey Meyer still working on the 3A of Honeycutt. Cannot quite get by him. They're going to drive it down into 3 and 4. Honeycutt on the high side, Meyer on the low side. And Meyer still side by side, inches away from being able to say he is in second right now. Meyer now with a half a car length advantage. He is now going to clear the 3A of Honeycutt. Now can he go to the whip and catch up to that 69V of Vanderveen? Halfway home, 6 down, 6 to go.
As Vanderveen still with the race lead, Meyer up to that second place spot in the 21R car. Austin Honeycutt shuffled back to 3rd. Then it's Mike Vogt. Cheyenne McCauley holds on to the top 5. It's going to be Chris Steckler in the 51 car. Lap traffic right ahead of your race leader, Danny Vanderveen. Slight contact between the lap car and Steckler as Vanderveen gets around. No harm, no foul. Still lean, mean green here in your Compact A main. It's Vanderveen, Meyer, Honeycutt, Vogt, and McCauley. No change in the top 5, 4 laps to go. Could this be the night that Danny Vanderveen beats Ramsey Meyer in your IMCA Motorsports Compact A main? As almost sliding up into the leader is a 50 car of Fedler. Gathers the car back up. Ramsey Meyer trying to close the gap. 3 laps to go this time by. Leah Peterson way up the hill in turns 3 and 4. Kent Miller there in the 23 car. Ramsey Meyer is closing as Danny Vanderveen's got 2 lap cars right in front of him. Down the backstretch into turn 3 they go now. Vanderveen works through the middle. Miller to the inside of the track. Ramsey Meyer has caught Danny Vanderveen. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Danny Vanderveen to the inside. Here comes Ramsey Meyer. Meyer to the inside of Vanderveen as they come into turn number 3. Last 2 corners. Who wants it? Who's going to get it? Coming off turn 4, Ramsey Meyer by a half a car. Ramsey Meyer with your A main win. Danny Vanderveen coming up in second. Once again, Austin Honeycutt third. Mike, and then yes, Mike Vogt is going to be in fourth, and Cheyenne McCauley rounding out your top 5. Talk about that last lap. Pass for the win here between Ramsey Meyer and Danny Vanderveen. Just by a hood.
All right. Well, Ramsey, you're no stranger to victory lane, but man, you had to earn this one tonight. Talk about that run and that drag race with Vanderveen.
I just seen us coming up on lap traffic and just hoping for the best at that point.
When you saw the lap traffic, were you already kind of thinking how you wanted to try and pick through it?
Just trying to take it one car at a time.
So you're on the pre-entry list. What's this do for going into Boone next week?
It's a pretty good confidence boost. Hopefully we can kind of keep things going, get a good draw, and that's all that really counts over there.
All right, well, the best of luck next week in Boone, and we'll see you back here on the 20th for championship night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that is your winner of your IMCA Motorsports Sport Compact feature, Ramsey Meyer.